We've all been there. You step outside, the sky opens up, and you're caught in a downpour without an umbrella. But imagine looking up at those dark storm clouds and realizing the drops falling on your head aren't water. They are solid, blazing hot rocks. To find a forecast like that, we have to leave the safety of our solar system and visit an exoplanet named K2141b. It might just have the most terrifying weather forecast in the entire universe. At first glance, the mechanics of K2141b might actually sound oddly familiar. Like our own home, it features massive liquid oceans that sit under the heat of a star and slowly evaporate into the atmosphere. That rising vapor gathers into thick, heavy clouds, condenses, and eventually falls right back to the surface as rain. Except there is absolutely no water on K2141b. Instead, the planet takes that life-sustaining mechanism of evaporation and rain and turns it into an atmospheric meat grinder. To understand how this works, we must start at sea level on the daytime side. This side of the globe is permanently locked facing its host star, driving the surface temperature up to a blistering 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. At that heat, those vast oceans we mentioned earlier are actually seas of glowing molten lava stretching dozens of miles deep. And just like the sun heats up a puddle in your driveway, the extreme thermal energy here literally boils the rock, causing the magma to vaporize straight upward. Solid stone is completely broken down by the heat, behaving exactly like water boiling away in a pan on your stove. That rising rock vapor completely chokes the atmosphere, but it doesn't stay there for long. Once the vapor gets high enough, it is caught in a chaotic wind system that moves at the mind-boggling speed of 1 mile per second. These sheer wind speeds act like a massive conveyor belt, dragging that vaporized magma away from the star's heat. The kinetic force shoves the material forward, driving it out of the daylight and into the pitch-black night side. These atmospheric currents function as a circulatory system, pumping fuel into the storm without downtime. As we physically cross the planetary terminator line, we leave the fiery glow behind and plunge into total oppressive darkness. Without the host star's heat, the temperature here plummets immediately. The sudden freeze forces the vaporized rock to rapidly condense, transforming back into heavy liquids and jagged solids high up in the clouds. Gravity takes over, and a torrential downpour of heavy molten stones falls from the sky, crashing back down into the raging lava seas below. What rises as an invisible vapor of stone returns as a devastating bombardment, completing the most violent weather cycle ever observed. And the moment those massive stones sink into the magma sea, currents pull them right back to the daytime side to boil all over again. It is a perpetual machine, an endless loop of flying magma that has been churning for millions of years. So the next time you get caught out in a spring shower and your shoes get a little wet, you can take a deep breath, be thankful that those clouds are only dropping cold water, and permanently cross K2141b off your cosmic vacation list. If exploring the terrifying extremes of the universe pacified your curiosity today, give this video a like, share it with your friends, and as always, stay safe on the bright side.